Hello. See how it's so cloudy? The other day I was driving through traffic and it was raining and stopped raining and stopped raining on the highway. And you would go through a period of rain and everything. Of course, all the cars would get wet. And as soon as you came out of that and it was all of a sudden not raining, the ground was dry. But the cars that supposedly had just gone through the rain should have been wet. And at some cars, I was looking at it and I'm like, does this car even look wet? Does my car look wet? And I really began, the Lord began to show and talk about how when we come through the storms, sometimes it might not look, right? The cars look dry. Sometimes it might not look like we came through the storm, but we are coming through the storm. Yes, we are. And He's going to be there through the storm, the same way He's there out of the storm. But what He also called my attention to is that sometimes we look at people and everything looks fine, just like the cars that were dry, but you don't know the storms that people have been through or are even maybe going through right now. So when you see somebody and they look like they got it all together, and sometimes they're having an attitude that's not really the best, just remember, chances are they're going through something like we all are all the time. But God is there. And if you know God, you are in that storm with God, even though it might look good on the outside. Imagine for people that don't know the Lord, that don't know Jesus, that are trying to get through those storms and have no idea of how Jesus can bring peace, how Jesus is with them, how Jesus is pursuing them, how Jesus wants to be there and help them. So my call today is that you would look at your life and where is it? Where are the storms? What are the things that are happening? And have you turned those things over to the Lord? Have you invited the Lord in to say, Lord, what are you saying about this storm right now? What are you going to do in the middle of this storm? What would you have me do? And also when we see people that are seemingly have like an attitude that's not so great, it's like, Lord, how can I help this person go through this storm? How can I contribute? How can I talk to them about you? So that's my prayer for you today, that you would have the courage to stand up for the people around you and invite them to know Jesus. God bless. Amen.